Why you must become rich. 99% of poor people don't know this. There are moments in life when one single decision can keep you poor for the rest of your years. But the scariest part is not the mistake itself. It's never realizing when it happened. There will come a day when you desperately want to protect something, but you don't have enough money to save it. Maybe it's your parents' health. Maybe it's your child's dreams. Maybe it's your own dignity. When circumstances force you to bow your head because you lack financial strength, that moment arrives quietly, without warning, and it hurts more than any visible failure. In that moment, you face a brutal truth. Without money, you do not always have the right to choose a better destiny for yourself. Welcome to Financial Awakening. If these words resonate with you, you've felt that helplessness before. Watching someone you love suffer, while one question echoes in your mind: can I afford this? Seeing your child dream freely, while you silently calculate whether those dreams are too expensive for your current reality. Whether you accept it or not, money shapes the quality of almost every major decision in your life. People say money can't buy happiness. That's true, but incomplete. Money buys peace of mind. Money buys opportunity. Money buys time, so you don't have to trade your health just to survive. Money buys the right to walk away from what hurts you. And most importantly, money buys choice. When you have money, you choose your life. When you don't, life chooses for you. Most people don't dream of being millionaires. They just dream of a life where they don't panic at the start of every month, where hospital bills don't become nightmares, where their children's futures aren't limited by poverty. Many of the deepest pains in life carry the shadow of money behind them. Love ends under financial pressure. Families break under economic weight. Dreams die because there isn't enough capital to keep them alive. Not because people are materialistic, but because this world runs on money. And if you don't master it, it will eventually master you. If these words reflect your life, take 1 second and subscribe to Financial Awakening. Real wealth isn't about showing off. It's about never being helpless again. It's about facing life's biggest storms without begging fate for mercy. It's about making decisions with clarity, not fear. Now ask yourself, in your entire life, what moment made you want money the most? Not from ambition, but from fear? Youth and wealth. Youth is the only time you have energy, time, and the ability to take risks all at once. Yet many people waste it. They drift. They procrastinate. They comfort themselves with, "I'm still young." They think money can wait. Life can wait. Dreams can wait. Then one day, youth fades quietly, and wealth still hasn't arrived. What remains is regret. You must earn money when you're young, not to show off, but to build the foundation for the rest of your life. Being poor at 20 is a challenge. Being poor at 40 is often a tragedy. You must earn early because your parents are aging every day. You can't stop that, but you can prepare. So when crisis hits, you are not standing at a hospital bed with empty hands. You must earn early because your children will live in a world far more competitive than today. Education, skills, experiences, all require money. If you don't prepare now, you may one day choose between your child's dreams and your bank account. You must earn early, so love is not crushed by financial pressure. Many relationships don't end because love disappears. They end because money does. You must earn early to live by choice, not by force. Those with money can leave toxic jobs. Those without money are trapped in them. Freedom doesn't come from slogans. It comes from financial strength. The world is vast, but it only opens its doors to those who can afford entry. Travel, education, experiences, they enrich your soul. but they require resources. And your dignity has a price too. Some humiliations don't come from insults. They come from quietly checking price tags and putting things back because you can't afford them. You earn money, so you never again had to bow your head to the limits created by poverty. Rising from nothing, building wealth from zero, does not begin with money. It begins with a decision, a painful one, ending the poor mindset inside you. Many people remain poor, not because they lack opportunity, but because they fear losing money more than they desire earning it. They fear failure more than they fear a mediocre life. The first secret of self-made people is this: they set a goal so big they can no longer live the same way. Small goals create excuses. Big goals create transformation. They study mentors through books, biographies, real examples. The poor ask, why are others rich? The wealthy ask, how can I do the same? They treat time differently. The poor sell time for money. The wealthy use money to buy time. They shift from consumption to investment. They choose assets over appearance, cash flow over status, and they never rely on a single income stream. The poor survive on one. The wealthy build many. What truly separates self-made people is not talent, but endurance. They endure loneliness, doubt, failure, silence, and slow progress. And finally, they don't chase money for ego. They chase it to build meaning for themselves, their family, and their community. The silent mistakes that keep people poor. People are not poor because they are lazy. They are poor because they repeat invisible mistakes for years. Mistake 1. Living only for today. Their income rises, but so do their expenses. They upgrade lifestyle, not discipline. Mistake 2. Fear of failure. They stay safe. Safe job, safe income, safe life, and safe keeps them poor. Mistake 3. Overconfidence with little knowledge. Investing with emotion. Blaming the market instead of their mindset. Mistake 4. Constantly justifying failure. Excuses become a cage. Mistake 5. Emotional spending and emotional investing. They buy when sad, invest when excited, panic when afraid. Mistake 6. The most dangerous. No financial discipline. They know what to do, but don't do it. Final financial awakening. No one wakes up wealthy. Wealth is built by thousands of small decisions, repeated over years. People remain poor because they delay. They wait for the right moment. And time quietly takes their youth, their strength, and their chances. Financial awakening begins when you face your own truth. When you accept that today's results come from yesterday's choices. If you don't choose wealth, you choose dependence. Dependence on jobs. Dependence on others. Dependence on luck. Freedom is not doing what you want. Freedom is not being forced to do what you hate. Every day you delay learning money, you pay interest on ignorance. Real change does not come from motivation. It comes from quiet discipline, repeated daily. You don't need to become someone else. You only need to become a more disciplined version of who you were yesterday. Wealth is not about competition. It is about protection. Protection for the people you love. Protection for your dignity. Protection for your life. If this message resonates with you, like this video, subscribe to Financial Awakening, and share it with someone whose life might change because of these words.